It happens. This is life. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Please answer your phone. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Please answer your phone. I'm alone. This is what happens. This is what happens. When two people want to be honest with each other, but they can't. This is life. Kujana Mimi. Nini Kuzimo. Kilo Wakati. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Please answer your phone. I'm alone.
Yeah, this your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. That'll probably be my intro music to do my videos. Shout out to the chat. I heard you, Sister T. I heard you. But bitch, you better be prepared what's going to happen next. Don't nobody disrespect me, Arabia Barbosa. Nobody. You better get off your high horse. Dancing her video, you're dancing, just dancing, showing her black ass. I love Sister T, I do. She can dance all she want, cause in my mind's eye, I'm already dancing behind her. So whatever she's shaking her ass, doing this and that, yo, I'm feeling that all over my pussy. You don't know, Sister T, I am the entity in that house. Oh, yeah, I'm the entity. A shout out to the chat. And you don't know I'm there. I'm there. Every time you dance, every time you shake your ass, every time you do anything, I'm there. She called me a stalker. A stalker? How? Because you rub my genitals? Yeah. Every time you dance, you're rubbing my genitals. I'm sexually aroused. I'm sexually aroused. You better look through my videos. I was sexually aroused by other women on these YouTube streets. And I stayed sexually aroused. But I'm not going to be up here too long. If you want to hit the link, can hit the link. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Y'all can hit the link all you want. Arabia Barbosa gonna be Arabia Barbosa. Sister T dancing. You are stroking my genitals. You are stroking me. Anytime you do a video, baby girl, I'm already on it. I'm already on, even if I don't be in the chat like that. You go live, baby girl. Yeah. Every time you dance, every time you sing, you stroking my genitals. You stroking my clitoris. That's what you're doing. And shout out to you for doing that. I am Arabia Barbosa. I am the BT1000. The BT1000 will always be. We was not born, we was created. The BT1000. Shout out to the chat. Lucy the vampire. Remember Lucy? She died a few months after she got married. And the man that married her, he made sure he buried her in her wedding dress. Yes, he did. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm remembering when he buried her. She got buried in her wedding dress. Shout out to her. How many women on YouTube gonna be buried in their wedding dress? How many? Because black women, you don't get that privilege. It only happens to white women. Get buried in their wedding dress. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Que lo que mi gente. Que lo que mi gente. Lo siento, no es culpa, es mío. Las comidas está lista. Shout out to the chat. Conmigo. Cuidado conmigo. Cuidado conmigo. Cuidado contigo. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. How many people know what I'm saying? Nini kuzimu kila wakati. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what the fuck I'm saying? You have no idea. But Sister T, since you want to be on your videos, shaking your ass, showing your true self, take that wig off. I'm telling you right now, you would be much more beautiful without that wig. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm here. I'm alone. And that's what the video was doing earlier. I'm alone. Answer your phone. I'm alone. YouTube is a battlefield. It's a fucking battlefield. You got a whole lot of wars going on this YouTube app. A shout out to the chat. Shout out to them. It is what it is. I see everything that's going on this YouTube app. And I'm not afraid. I'll never be afraid. Never. I don't care if the woman is dancing. I don't care if the woman is singing her own name. Sing your name, because nobody else is going to sing it. A shout out to the chat. Nobody else is going to sing your name. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. A shout out to the chat. I got a few more days to do what I need to do. Shout out to me. Shout out to my birthday. March is over with. Here comes April. A shout out to the chat. What's going on in April? According to my biological mother, my birthday is April the 7th, according to her. But that's not what's on my birth certificate. My birth certificate said I was born March the 18th. Why did my biological mother mix up the dates? Because she already knew what she was going to do to me. She already knew. She had to have me a little bit younger when she did her dirt. A shout out to the chat. I'm going to tell you something. When I was born into this world, my mother took very good care of me. She did. But when my father left, my mother no longer saw a need to take care of me and my brother. Shout out to my brother. And he is named, he got a big name. A big name. And I look at him and I said, you better protect your name. He said, Arabia, you gotta help me too. You gotta help me. Arabia, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't. You stole mommy heart. Every woman that ever entered his life, he stole their hearts. Stole their hearts. And disrespected them at the same time. A shout to the chat. I remember that night we went back into foster care. And when I went, he went as well. We was growing up in the same house. But the woman that was raising both of us, she had a different love for him. Different love. He was 9 months old when we went that last time. I was almost 2 years old. They didn't give a fuck about me. They didn't. They fed me. They bathed me. They showed me how to bathe my own self at that age and said, you're going to be in the world by yourself. I don't give a fuck about you. I just want you here for the money. So why did you whoop my ass when I was 6 years old? Why you whoop my ass when I was 10? Why you whoop my ass when I was 14? Why you whoop my ass at 17 years old? 17 years old. Wow. I hated that woman. I hated her. I hated her. Because every time I looked up, she was whooping me for something. Whooping me. Telling me to take off my clothes. Like I'm a slave somewhere. Shout out to the chat. I was your slave. And you whooped me. You beat me. You didn't give a fuck about me. You only wanted the money. So and what happened? In 2014, I left New York and I went to the South. The real woman that started all this trouble, my biological mother, I hated her. I hated her. Immediately, as soon as I got off the goddamn bus and came to her, she said, I need $300. I said, what? She wanted me for the money. She never loved me. That night, I got into it with her. She pushed me. And I said, take it back. And she stood up to me. I stood up to her. I said, bitch, you going down. And I beat the shit out of that bitch. I should have killed her. I should have killed her. A lot of you don't want to stay in this video, but I should have killed that bitch. I should have killed her. She never gave a fuck about me. She was only using me. Just like a lot of people in the real world using Arabia Barbosa. Now I'm forward to Cali, New York. You use me. You use me. But when you get done, you get done. One thing I can say about Sister T. Sister T did something right by me. And nobody else knows about it. Nobody. Only one particular person. I hope she don't release what I'm getting ready to say. I'm not going to say it in this video. A shout out to the chat. I've done my dirt. I've done my dirt. I can't bring back my father from the grave. I can't bring back no one that went into the grave. I can't bring them back. A shout out to the chat. Sergeant Crystal Reagan. Rest in peace, my baby. Sierra, Laquan, Rashid. I miss you. Shakia, I miss you. I can't bring you back. It's gone. That time is gone. Shout out to the chat. We got one ghost watcher. One ghost watcher. Ghost watcher. If you can't hit the link, don't do anything. Just be you. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. I'm closing out this video. I see how much I'm loved on this YouTube streets. Nobody loves me. Just like Sister T said, nobody loves you. Nobody cares about you. You are unimportant. You're not important. Not to me, not to nobody. And she spoke the true words. Spoke them. I got other people listening to my voice. They want to listen. I got social workers listening to me. I got different people on this app want to listen to the voice of Arabia Barbosa. But listen to me. I was born in 1973. My two parents that bore me here didn't ask my fucking permission. Didn't ask my fucking permission. I grew up in New York. I grew up in the foster care system. The fucking foster care system. And I got adopted by those people. And the state of New York still paid them the same money they paid them when I was in foster care. So I knew they didn't love me. I knew they didn't love me. Shout out to the chat. Any man or woman I ever slept with, I knew they didn't love me neither. They just wanted what was in my fucking wallet. They wanted what was in my bank account. I'm seeing that very clear. Birdman, he's no longer welcome over here. He can't even come over here. KK, she's not welcome over here. She can no longer come over here. Those are the two people, a woman and a man, I slept with. And they never loved me like the way I loved them. They never did. Never did. KK, I think she was sexually attracted to me. I was sexually attracted to her. We used to sing that song, Chasing Pavements. Chasing Pavements by Adele. And I knew then she was riding with me only to get what was in my pocketbook, only to get what was in my wallet, only to get the tax money back. Shout out to the chat. I knew. So Sister T is right. Nobody loves me. Now on this app and nowhere else. But what did I do to push everyone away? I'm distant. I'm distant. Shout out to the chat. At least I know what I did wrong. I know what I fucking did wrong. And I love you too, Kelly G. I love you. Selena, I will always love you. But you was right. You was right. You was right. Shout out to you. Shout out to both of these women. They're so brave to even type into the chat. So brave to type into the fucking chat. Shout out to the chat. My moderators are not here. They'll catch the playback. One of them is probably in the bushes right now because she's afraid. She's afraid. She's afraid. Don't be afraid of me, Arabia Barbosa. Don't be afraid of the BT 1000. Don't be afraid of Jeeper Creeper. Don't be afraid of Lucy the Vampire. Don't be afraid because the German Shepherd is in the goddamn room. The German Shepherd is loving the chat. Whoever typed into my chat, I'm loving on you right now. I am the German Shepherd in the room. The BT 1000 is always going to be the BT 1000. The Jeeper Creeper on this shit, always going to be the Jeeper Creeper on this shit. Lonnie. Remember when me and you was going back and forth? Remember that? Remember that, Lonnie? Lonnie always appreciated me. She always loved me. But she was afraid of certain things I did. She was afraid. I'm getting ready to release something right now. It's going to show you how much I love Lonnie. And I think Lonnie knew it all the time. I didn't throw out that bottle. I kept it. I kept it in the house. I kept it in the motherfucking house. I kept this bottle for a long time. See me? I'm on camera. I have it. I never threw it away. I kept it. A shout out to the chat. I kept it. Because I knew one day I wasn't going to be able to use my Vaseline or my lotion or nothing. I knew one day I would need that bottle again. And I kept it. I kept it. People gonna be like, Arabia doing this, Arabia doing that. I kept that bottle. I didn't throw it away. I paid what, $20 for that? How am I gonna throw away $20? And Birdman, I used to buy Birdman and give him the same, and he got it in his house today. He got the same bottle in his house. Same potion, pills and potions. Shout out to Empress Plenty One Love. Shout out to you for being my friend. For being my friend. Shout out to Selena for being my friend. Shout out to Killer G for being my friend. Shout out to my moderators for being my friends. I'm lost. Because that job I recently got, you know why I got that job? Because of Sister T. I got that job so I could pay every bill without any hard words or anything between me and those companies. I got that job because of Sister T. Yeah. Just like I worked at other jobs. And Sister T don't love me no more. She don't love me no more. It's cool. I'm good. I'm good with that knowledge. She don't love me no more. Lonnie. Lonnie loves me, but she loved me from a distance. I want to scream and holler, but it's not gonna do no good. My cousin, Shakia, she's dead and gone. I can't bring her back from the dead. She did her job. She died in her sleep. How the hell am I gonna die in my fucking sleep or be hung from a tree? I'm sorry. I'm not the best host right now. I'm going through my emotions. I'm going through my emotions. And I'm not supposed to be emotional on YouTube. I listened to Adele earlier, all her music. Yo, the new album she got out, yo, y'all go out there and buy that. Buy that. Support Adele. Cause she told the truth. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Thanks to the women for coming in, writing into the chat. You typed your statements, and I see you very clear. Yeah, I'm out of here. We going ahead. I hope everyone has an awesome Monday. Tomorrow morning, I gotta get up like nothing happened. I gotta pretend nothing is going wrong. I gotta pretend. But if they say we ain't got no job, we ain't got this, we ain't got that. Oh, woo! I'm gonna explode. I know I'm gonna explode. I already know what's gonna happen on that floor. And just like facts or feelings in jail, I can go to jail too. A lot of people on this app can go to jail, get locked up. Shout out to the chat. But didn't Lonnie say y'all will try to find me? Y'all will try to find me. Birdman, he probably gonna be on his channel. Oh well, Arabia got locked up. How many people want to help Arabia? He don't speak out against me. He dares not. He dares not to speak against me. The other men in my life, they dare not to speak against me. They know. Every time they see me, they get happy, but then they get worried. And the worry comes from the female side. Yeah. I got a lot of men in my life that's in touch with a female side. That's why I'm still living. That's why I'm still breathing. Because if they didn't have the female side with them, I would be dead and gone too. I don't care if I live in an apartment. I don't care if I'm paying the bills. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But who is in my real life and my bedroom and my bed sheets? And those people usually always turn out to be the biggest traitors, the biggest haters of Arabia Barbosa. A shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. I told my truth. Sister T told her truth. Empress Lonnie One Love, shout out to you. You always told your truth. Selena, thank you for coming in. You always tell your truth. Kelly G, thank you. But it's up to me now what to do. I hope Brown Skin Lady go live later on. I want to listen to Brown Skin Lady. I want to hear what she has to say. If Selena want to go live later, I'll listen to Selena. I'll listen to anyone. Sister T always shows up. She go at the stage. I can't hear you. Unmute your mic.
Hey, Arabia,
Hey, Sister T.
what you want from me, baby? Don't get upset. Don't go to screaming. I'm just asking if you want to kick me from your panel, go ahead and do it now. I'm just asking, what do you want from me, baby? Tell
I
me
just
what you
want,
want from me.
I want you to love me. That's it.
Okay, now if I tell you I do you are you gonna believe me? Huh?
I will. I will.
You gotta stop getting on here screaming and hollering about you and I, okay? You know I care about you, Arabia, but I can't. It's a little bit. Don't start crying. Listen for a minute, okay? The only reason I said what I said because you gotta understand, Arabia. Sometimes
Oh
stop crying, okay? Come on.
no.
You all right with me. It's just that I just can't stop caring about you just because I'm upset with you a little bit. All right? That's all right. You know, sometimes we get upset with the people that we care about and that we love, but you got to understand we're two different people, and that's all right to be that. But I need you to stop talking about hurting yourself and all that, okay? I really do. I really care about you. Now, if you hurt yourself, you're gonna hurt me. You want to hurt me, Arabia? You trying to hurt
No.
me?
No.
All
Not at
right.
all.
But then you gotta stop, okay? You gotta you gotta stop for me, okay? At least try. Is that all right? Can you at least try for me? Huh?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Now listen. I know I said I know I said I was done with you, but it's because I was feeling some kind of way. I'm not done with you, Arabia, okay? You gotta
No. No.
don't
No.
cry, Arabia. Arabia, don't cry, okay? I want you to listen for me, babe. This is what I want you to do. Don't get mad by me telling you this. I want you to end this live, and I promise you I'm gonna call you later. But I need you to calm down for me, and we gonna talk, okay? Answer your phone, answer your phone. But I need you to end this live, and we gonna talk later, okay? All right? I promise you.
Okay.
Okay? I promise you. Are you promise me you gonna end the live,
Yes, ma'am.
and we'll talk later. I'm gonna let you calm down, and I'm gonna get the food ready for my family, and I want you to relax and chill. And Sister T gonna call you later, okay? I promise. Okay? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You give me your words, you're gonna end this live?
Yes, I'm ending it right now.
Okay.
When you drop down, I'm end it.
Okay, we'll talk in a little while.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't do nothing crazy or stupid. I still care about you. You still my girl, okay? All right?
I'm still
You
your
hear me?
girl.
You
I'm
still my
still your
girl.
girl.
You still my girl. Okay? Now get
All
off of this
right.
live. We'll talk in a
All
little
right.
while.
All right.
All right, baby.
Okay. I'm ending this live. Anyone that was in here, a shout out to you. Selena, thank you. And Kelly G, thank you for coming. My Ghost Watchers, thank you for coming in. And I need to end the live. I need to end it because I'm getting dangerous. I'm getting seriously dangerous about my own life. And a shout out to the chat. But Sister T is right. She's right. I need to slow down and be who I am. Shout out to the chat. I'm ending the live. The live is ending. The live is ending.